There's a rebel standing tall, breaking all the ties. Big Daddy, he's the script creator, leading the way, making the fake world better, one script at a time. Oh yeah. From camping adventures to fireworks in the sky, county services, money flowing, reaching new heights, traffic control, no chaos on the streets, Big Daddy's revolution, making life complete. If you recharge, drive real far with Big Daddy, anything is possible. Pre-flight your chopper and get ready to go. Hitchhiking or grab a taxi, ride service will make your world complete. Urban surfing, we ride the cars, you can even ride in shopping carts. From under the influence to 911, airbags are lots of fun, but please read the documentation. From camping adventures to fireworks in the sky, county services, money flowing, reaching new heights, traffic control, no chaos on the street, ideal or fake world, better place, one script at a time. What are you waiting for? From camping adventures to fireworks in the sky, county services, money flowing, reaching new heights, traffic control, no chaos on the street, ideal or fake world, better place, one script at a time. What are you waiting for?
What's up, people? It's Friday. I've been gone forever, I feel like. Forever. It's been a long time. Yo, Wit. Dude, you don't have to do that. Thank you. It's good to see you, man. Okay, I have like news and stuff I've been working on, and I'm pretty scattered when it comes to work. I'm all over the place, really. I kind of jump from one thing to another unless I get hyper focused on trying to finish something. So I'm all over. But here's what we discovered. We were doing a little research. Let me turn on the music. We were doing some research on what's going on in the 5M world. um, and what we discovered is standalone servers, vMenu servers, they're dying. There's hardly any of them left. The 5M world has kind of moved on, and they've got a different focus than they used to have. It makes me very sad because I like the standalone servers, and that's what I've always played on. I've always avoided the frameworks. I hate them. Never enjoyed playing on them in all the times that I've tried. And it's been a long time since I tried. So we were running numbers, and at the time that we ran them, there were about 500 some odd servers that were running vMenu. And then there were, 30,000 servers that were running frameworks. It's insane how much the world has changed. And it seems that there's a lot of ESX servers out there, and I don't understand that because it's not really being worked on, from what I understand. So most of the people I see, they're running some sort of QBCore server, and I have always railed against QBCore for a couple of reasons. One, I don't play that way. I feel like it forces your RP because you're forced into playing a certain way, and it's inflexible in how you play unless you modify it and make it some sort of hybrid thing, which a lot of servers are doing that. The other reason is it's really difficult to work with. It's built without a lot of forward thinking. It seems slick, and it does a lot of stuff, and it does a lot of cool stuff. But as a C# developer, it sucks to work with because it's not built to work with C# at all. It's very much a Lua-based thing. So I've just never... I tried one time making my HUD work, and I did make it work, but it didn't work on all servers because the data object that QBCore uses is flexible. It changes depending on what you have in the server, and you can't do that in C#. They are strongly typed objects, and you can't change them. They're not dynamic, at least not with a whole lot of work to make some sort of dynamic object that can change with the data. It's very difficult to do, and I don't have the time for that. But with the shifting landscape and everybody going frameworks, I have to change my game up a little bit. So I have a big push right now to make things QBCore friendly. And a lot of things will actually work with QBCore, and some of them don't take a lot to push them in that direction. And I will show you. Sorry. I'm getting messages now just from saying what I've said. Okay, so one of the things that I had just started to do was integrate aux target and things because people like targeting. And then this QBCore thing came about while I was right in the middle of adding that to a bunch of scripts. QBCore has its own targeting, which is, I guess it's QB target, which I think was an aux target branch, and then, they've kind of separated and done different things, so they work a little differently. But it's the same idea for both. So integrating that, and hopefully it's all running in here. I didn't even check before. A good example would be the dumpsters. to hide in a dumpster, the targeting works. So I could say hide in that dumpster and he'll hop up there and get in. And you get out the same way. And you can turn these prompts off. I usually use X. I know QBCore uses X for the stupid hands up thing. I changed that first thing because X does not mean hands up to me. Anyway, so adding targeting to scripts was first and foremost the things that are just going to work. So there's several scripts that are going to work just out of the box. And I changed the website to show which work and which don't. And as I release things, I will change that even more. Some of the things that I am working on, ride service, for instance, it has a big update that's about to come out. It's in testing right now. So it used to be you had different, you could say taxi, and it would call for a taxi. You can still do that, but you can now also say ride service, and it'll bring up a menu. And so these are the 4 different ride types that you can call for. You can get a regular taxi, you can get a limo, you can get an NPC driven Uber kind of thing called ride, or Waymo, which is a Waymo self-driving vehicle. And you can change, all of this is configurable. You can change the names of these. You can change what vehicles spawn. You can change how much it costs, all of that. But I'm in QBCore right now. This is just a vanilla QBCore server. I haven't added anything special to it other than my stuff. And that's how I've been testing these. But let's call the Waymo. It works the same as it always did. You get the phone out and call, and it'll tell you the ride's on the way. It shows up on the mini map down there as it's getting near you. It'll tell you to get in. It'll tell you to select the destination. So I will go right back here. As soon as you select it, it'll start going. And you see that down in the bottom right corner, that's the same meter that's always been there. It's there for the Waymos and for taxis. For limos and the ride services, it's text at the bottom of the screen because you don't have meters in those vehicles. And I don't even know if you would in this one, but I like the meter. So the prices that it costs, like it's a $4 base for all the services except for limo, which is a $200 base. And then it's so much per kilometer. And you can change those prices now in the config and make it however much you want. Those were actual prices. It's like $1.68 a kilometer and a $4 base charge. That is normal for what am I game sound on? That's normal for Los Angeles when I started working on this script a couple of years ago. So I don't know if that's still the same or not. Anyway, so taxi's working, which is cool. Vehicle damage is another one. Where is a garage? So I have a couple of cars. Oh, I'm out of gas. Look at that. I don't even know if I fix. Does it fill it up? Yep. Okay. I cheat. So, a couple other things that and there's a bunch of scripts that I'm trying to get working with this. One of them is the air compressors. And it's the same idea. You have the hose, and you can come over to the tire and inflate the tire, or check the pressure, or whatever. So these are all QBCore happy. You can now make this charge money for getting air. So, and that's in the config, whether you want to use the money or not. You can now use my fuel. With QBCore. It was already full, so. And you can either use the third eye to replace the nozzle, or use the old keyboard shortcut, and it'll work either way. And it'll grab the nozzle with it too. I mean, it doesn't show the prompt, but you can hit E and it'll still put it in your hand, just like always. So, and that fuel is fully integrated. You don't have to do anything special except replace either legacy fuel or QB fuel, which I think they got rid of and went to legacy fuel only. This comes with a replacement version of legacy fuel. It's not legacy fuel. It's only there to forward all of the exports, so you don't have to change anything else in the setup of any other script, because when it calls their legacy fuel exports, it's actually calling the Big Daddy fuel. So that will work just natively in QBCore now. Something else, let's see. And I'm just showing you stuff I've been working on that is actually working. Let's see if I can find. Okay, I'm gonna go. I almost have the bus service script fully working. And this script, it basically is NPC driven buses, and they have specific routes that they follow. And it does come with this bus, which is custom. So it'll stop and you can get on, and it will charge you. It's going to look funny because he's going to climb stairs that don't exist. That's just a quirk with this model. You can set it to use money, so it'll charge you for a bus ride. I don't remember how much it is, but that's also configurable. And see, there's another bus over on the other side that's running this route as well. There are 4 routes. And there's a map that it comes with that shows you the routes and all the stops. NPCs will get on and off the bus as it drives around. And really, the only thing left to do on this, I'm doing testing. I have a what I call a stuck check. So because the NPCs are terrible at driving. They're terrible at driving cars, but you put them in a bus and they're 10 times worse. And they do get stuck. They do stupid things. They pull into places that I'm looking at it going, why did you pull in there? But I'm trying to write a function that catches all those things and gets them unstuck if it finds them stuck in a place, so that you don't end up with 4 buses piled up in the middle of the street because let's say there's another one over there, the Greyhound bus. There's a coach line, that bus, that starts at the bus station, and it goes all the way up to Sandy Shores, to Grapeseed, up to Paleto, and then all the way down Great Ocean Highway, and makes stops along the way. So that one goes all the way around the map, and then there's 3 that run around downtown and run from one side to the other in different ways. And this is a pretty cool script. I think it's going to be I mean, there's not enough good AI-driven transportation scripts. Taxi's one of them, and then the bus. And I also have the bus driver job that is not QBCore, that's standalone. And I have a taxi job that I think I might try to make QBCore friendly. It was built to be standalone and work with the ride services script. So if you called a taxi, it would check to see if there were any players driving taxis and call them first and offer the ride. And then it would fall over to AI driven if there weren't any players available to take it. So, see, here's one of those things where they just do stupid things. I have no idea why it pulled in and crashed there. So stupid. Anyway. So yeah, let me look and see what else I've got, because I can't remember them all. I had to start a spreadsheet so I could keep looking at it. Oh, there's the airbag script will work with QBCore. The ambient auto script. I'm making a QBCore version of the bomb script that will include inventory that you have to get to set bombs. Chat will work. I don't have it in here, but it does work. I created a standalone version. Well, when I say standalone, vehicle damage has the cinematic rollovers in it. I created a version of just cinematic rollovers that works with QBCore, and it works with, well, any framework, and it's also standalone. So you don't have to have the vehicle damage to do rollovers anymore. The cruise control, the custom plates, the delete ped, hide in the dumpster. Good grief. I'm just going to get out. Oh, that hurt. What else? The high beam script, fuel. Yeah. Anyway, these are all ones that I've been working on to make them QBCore happy. And I'm hurt. This stupid bus hit me. Why is that guy running? I don't know. I don't know even how to play on QBCore yet. But I don't have a clear picture of everything that I'm going to do. But I am working towards it. I'm trying to take the ones that will work with QBCore and make them a little more integrated with the targeting and stuff like that. But I am not abandoning standalone stuff because I still like it. And I know there are still some people that want to stick to that, and there's almost 100 scripts, or around 100 scripts in the list of either completed or in progress. And I'm not going to just abandon all that. So, I'll still work it. I'm hurting here. Let me use my powerful admin magic skills. Now, and I'll just say this. What I built, what I originally built, because I write everything in C#, so I built sort of an interface. I'm not sure what a better word is, that talks to aux target. So I can use C# objects to make the aux target stuff work. And then when I flipped back over and started doing QBCore stuff, I thought, well, you know what? They're similar. So can I possibly do both with one set of functions? So I integrated QBCore into the targeting interface that I built. So Now, whenever I do any targeting in a script, it first looks to see if QB target is in, and it'll use that if it is, and then it'll look for aux target and use aux target if that's in there, and then if neither of them are in there, it just won't use targeting. So I have not given up on those. If I'm integrating targeting, it's integrating both. So there you go. Most QBCore swap to aux, do they? Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what they use. So the fake world right now is in the process of building a QBCore server. It's almost, well, I don't know if it's almost done. The plan is to open January 1st or the beginning of January. I'm not sure if it's directly on the 1st, but that's been in progress for a while now, and that's one of the reasons that I'm doing a lot of this QBCore stuff. And I haven't even been in it. I have been severely busy, and this coming Wednesday, I'm actually getting on a plane and going to Texas. So I won't be on much after that for a little while. Anyway, that's the stuff I've been working on. I'm super happy with ride service in the state that it's in. And I'll go out on that. Let's take a limo. Oh, I am definitely going to eat barbecue in Texas. In fact, usually we get off the plane and we go eat barbecue. Unfortunately, we're landing a little late this year, so we probably won't get... Oh, he's driving on the wrong side of the road. We probably won't get barbecue on the first day, but we definitely will on the second day. Let's go over here.
All right, let's hit the road.
So yeah, I got a lot going on, and I need to get the word out that I'm going QBCore friendly, because there's a lot of servers out there that I'm not sure know Big Daddy scripts yet. I think there are some that do, and those servers are about to get a whole bunch more stuff that's compatible with their server. So if you know people, pass those words around, because a whole lot of it's going to come out quick. Yeah, we are driving back from Texas. We fly there and drive back. So it's just cheaper that way. I hate the drive, though. It's so long. Oh, and the driving modes? You guys know about those? If you've ever used the ride service. One thing I added is he honks and yells and cusses at people if they're in front of him, which I think is funny. But yeah, if I hit the space bar, it goes into hurry mode, and if I hit the enter key, it goes into flee mode, and E is normal mode. So if I say hurry, he'll run lights, and he'll go, I don't know, 10 or 15 miles above the speed limit. I can't remember how much. If I hit enter, he goes even faster and runs every light and stop sign, and will drive like a crazy man. And in QBCore, it will stress you out. Just so you know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Did you seriously just crash into me? Vete a la mierda! Goddamn!
Like I said. Hey, what's up, KV? All right, so, I mean, that's what I had to talk about. Spread the word about QBCore and the support that we're trying to
Hit
build
my
for it.
fucking car.
Because I need all the eyeballs on it and people buying scripts as I could get. The more people that buy it, the more time I can spend on it, and the more stuff I can build. And just here, I'll set this record straight. I don't build these scripts to sell them. That is not my primary goal. It never was. In fact, when I first started building these scripts,
Cocksucker.
it was not to sell them. I didn't sell any of them. I just built them for the servers that I was on. And eventually, a couple of guys that were running the server that I was building stuff for said I should sell them, that people would buy them. And I didn't actually believe it, but I built the store, and people did buy them. I was shocked. So everything I have built is something that I wanted to use, that I wanted to play with in the game. That is my purpose for building stuff, not to sell it. The selling it, that's just the thing that gives me the ability to keep building scripts because I can spend time on it and make it worth it. I have no idea what he's doing.
That's my ride, fucker.
If he runs into it and blames somebody else. Oh, I guess he's going in here. Anyway, so that, I mean, I'm not here to make a
Can't get any closer than me.
I'm not here to make a ton of money on selling scripts. The money I make kind of pays for the time that I spend on it, and I spend a lot of time on it. It also pays for the fake world. So, you know, I'm not out just to make money off of these. I love playing with them. I like to build stuff that I can play with, and that is my main goal. So if I can't play with a script, then I really don't want to build it. People have asked me for things that I didn't really want to use, and I don't want to build those because I only want to build stuff I want to use. So anyway, that's that. I appreciate you guys being here and watching this stuff and paying attention and being interested. And if you'll pass the word around that I'm doing framework-based stuff now, that would be fantastic for me. I appreciate you all. And I will catch you later.